Managing for the visiting Phillies team is Jimmy Dempsey. And managing for the home team White Sox is Bobby Adamson.
Saw him a couple of days ago.
Batting first for the Phillies is Tim Boggs. Batting first for the White Sox is John Merkin.
Ooh. John Merkin, you know, that's why we're here to watch.
Batting second for the Phillies is Doug Farry. Batting second for the White Sox, J.T. Kelly. Batting third for the Phillies is J.D. Dempsey. Batting third for the White Sox, Ethan Nicholas. Batting fourth for the Phillies, Justin Rodile.
Yeah, Justin!
And batting fourth for the White Sox, Jack Hoover. Batting fifth for the Phillies, Joe Fredericks. Batting fifth for the White Sox, Bobby Adamson. Batting sixth for the Phillies, Ben Gietzen. And batting sixth for the White Sox, Nitho Gunther. Batting seventh for the Phillies, Matthew Walsh. Batting seventh for the White Sox, Spencer Thompson. Batting eighth for the Phillies, Jeff Perchatsky. And batting eighth for the White Sox, Daniel DeMeglio. Batting ninth for the Phillies, Noah Hampshire. And ninth for the White Sox, Riley Radici.
Take your hands. Hey guys, give him a good firm.
Batting 10th for the Phillies, Carson Shigo.
Yes.
And batting 10th for the White Sox, Emilio Portal.
Emilio! All right, Emilio! Take his hand. There you go.
Batting 11th for the Phillies, Trevor Steinow. And batting 12th for the Phillies, J.T. Wong. Coaching for the Phillies is Doug Farry. And coaching for the White Sox, Tom Kelly, Rob Merkin, Tim Nicholas, and Joe DeMeglio. For the Pledge of Allegiance from the White Sox, Bobby Adamson.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And doing a little pledge from the Phillies will be Jay Dempsey.
I trust in God. I love my country. And I will respect its laws. I will have to win, but win or lose, I'll always do my best.
And welcome to Scripps Rancho Little League, everybody. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. We're at the MAPS World Series, the Phillies and the White Sox. And leading off for the Phillies is Tim Boggs. He'll get things started. The Phillies, the visiting team, White Sox home. And we're just about set here for the first pitch. So the final calibration here of the machine. And Tim Boggs will start things off here. 9 o'clock game time here at Scripps Rancho Little League. Steve Allen Field here at Jerebick Park. All right, so Boggs looks at the first pitch, swings, hits one into the air, and the shortstop comes over to make the catch. Ethan Nicholas making the catch, so 1 out here in the first inning. And that'll bring up Doug Fari. And first pitch swing will hit that one into left field. Gets past the left fielder. Ferry rounds first, heads to second, and he will make it in time. So a double with 1 out for Doug. And that'll bring up J.D. Dempsey, number 2, batting third here today. And J.D. first pitch swing will foul it back, and the count is 0-1. And J.D. will bounce out with nice play by the second baseman over to first in time for the out. And moving to third is Doug Ferry. So nice play right there by the second baseman, Bobby Adamson. Big swing and a miss there for Justin Rodile. And he's going to bounce that one over to third base. The throw to the plate is not in time. And Doug will score. And so the Phillies lead it 1-0. Rodile on first base with the run batted in. And that'll bring up Joe Fredericks. So the Phillies came swinging the bats here today. He lets that one go. So let's see if Fredericks can keep the inning going here for the Phillies. And that ball is hit hard past the shortstop into center field, or actually left center field. And so runners at first and second with 2 outs for the Phillies. And that'll bring up Ben Gietzen. And Gietzen will bounce that one into right field, and that's going to roll all the way to the fence. Everybody's running around the bases. 2 runs will score. Gietzen heading to third. The throw not in time. And so a 2-run triple for Ben Gietzen. Fredericks. Rodile score. Fari had scored earlier, and it's 3-0 Phillies here in the top of the first. Big swing and a miss. Matthew Walsh now batting for the Phillies. Fouls that one away. So the White Sox will have some work to do in the bottom of the first as they trail 3-0. That 4th run, standing on third base. All right, so the White Sox trying to get that final out. And there they have it. So, after the first half inning here at the MAPS World Series, 3-0 Phillies over the White Sox. All right, so welcome to the bottom of the first inning. The White Sox will send John Merkin to the plate to lead things off against the Phillies. And the Phillies with the 3-0 lead, 3 runs in the bottom or in the top of the first inning. All right, so let's see if the White Sox can come back here with some runs of their own. And Merkin will bounce that one in front of the plate. The catcher's got it, but he's not going to have a play at first base, so a leadoff infield single for John Merkin, and that'll bring up J.T. Kelly. All right, J.T. Kelly with a runner on first. White Sox trying to get something going here. Big swing and a miss by Kelly. Another big swing for J.T. Swinging for the fences here. And he got a piece of that one, fouls it back. And J.T. will bounce that one into left field. Merkin makes it to second base. And so J.T. Kelly with a single. Ethan Nicholas now batting with 2 runners on, nobody out here in the first inning. And that ball is bounced high over to the third baseman. He's got it and runs it to the bag himself. Jeff Perchatsky will make the play. And so there's 1 out, runners at first and second. Jack Hoover, and he'll bounce one to third base. Perchatsky's got it, and he's not going to have a play anywhere, so the bases are loaded. And with runners now on all the bags, the bases loaded, Bobby Adamson will bat now for the White Sox. And Adamson will hit that one into center field. 1 run will score. And they're going to hold the runner up at third. So it is now 3-1. And Nico Gunther now will step in. And Nico will bounce that one to the shortstop. Goes to second base. Not in time. And so the run scores. It's 3-2. And the base is still loaded. Just 1 out. And Spencer Thompson will stand in now. And he's got a chance to tie the game. That tying run is standing at third base. And that ball hit the shortstop, and he's going to run it to the bag at second base himself for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Daniel DeMeglio. We're tied at 3 now. So each side with 3 runs in the first, and for the White Sox, they're still up. And that ball is bounced to shortstop past him, and it'll roll towards the outfield. The run will score. That's the 4th run of the inning, and we've reached our limit in the MAPS World Series. You can score 4 runs per inning. So the White Sox will get their 4. We go to the 2nd inning. White Sox 4, Phillies 3. All right, so here in the top of the 2nd inning, Jeff Perchatsky will lead things off for the Phillies. Was playing third base in the first inning. Made a couple of plays. Big swing by Jeff. Noah Hampshire is on deck. Foul back, so Jeff hanging in there. Trying to get something started for his team, the Phillies. So Jeff will foul another one off. And he hits that one into the air in front of the plate, and it'll bounce foul. And so Jeff Perchatsky will have another chance. And Jeff will hit that one high into the air past the third baseman. And so a leadoff single for Jeff Perchatsky. And the ball is thrown here on the right side. And so Perchatsky on first. And Noah Hampshire, number 5, now batting. So Noah trying to make some contact here. And he'll swing and hit that one over to third base. Fair ball, throw to second, not in time. And so an infield single for Noah Hampshire. And Carson Shigo. And Shigo will hit that one into center field, right over the bag at second base. And let's see, the runner's going to be out. Noah Hampshire is out at second. And coming to score, though, is Jeff Perchatsky. And so we're tied at 4. So runner on first base, Carson Shigo. And Trevor Steenow, number 11, will hit that one into center field. It's going to roll right between the fielders heading to third. Shigo, will he make it? He will. On a double by Trevor Steenow. And number 7 now for the Phillies, J.T. Wong will bat. A run in, 1 out for the Phillies here in the tie of the second. Runners at first and second. All right, JT in the box. And the pitch. Hit into the air in front of the plate. Bounces fair. Coming to the plate is the runner from third, and he is out. No, he's safe. And so it's 5-4. And JT at first. Runners on the corners. Tim Boggs now batting, and Boggs hits one into the air, into center field. 1 run scores a throw to second, not in time. So Boggs with a single. And it's 6-4. 1 more run for the Phillies here, and the inning will be over. And here's Doug Fari. And Doug will hit that one right back to the pitcher. Off his glove, throws to third in time to get the force out. Second out of the inning. Nice job. And that'll bring up J.D. Dempsey. 2 outs here for the Phillies. They're winning 6-4. They've scored 3 in the first. Now they've scored 3 in the second. the fourth run of the inning, standing at second base. If they can get him in, that will end the inning. Grounded to second and running it to the bag himself to make the play. So the Phillies will pick up 3 more. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Phillies 6, White Sox 4. Welcome back to Steve Allen Field, King Gonzalez for Georgia Langevin Productions. And the White Sox trailing 6-4 will bat here. Riley Radici will lead things off for the White Sox. The White Sox scored their allotted 4 runs in the first. Let's see if they can get 4 more. Swing and a miss. And that's a bouncer over to third base. Picked up. Throw across the diamond. Not in time, but a nice play there by Joe Fredericks, the Phillies third baseman. Emilio Portal now batting for the White Sox, trying to find his spot there in the batter's box. Big swing hit into the air. It's going to bounce right around the mound. They might have a play at second. Now over to first. Not in time. Gets past the first baseman, but Dempsey gets it back in. And so Emilio Portal is on first. And that'll bring up John Merkin. Merkin with a big swing, hits the ball into the air, into left field. And let's see, the throw to third is in time to get the force.
Good job, Dougie.
In time, 1 out.
He's saying he's safe. He's going to tell him he's safe. No, he's going to argue. He's going to argue. Because that's what this guy does.
So the umpires now have to talk about it. I think the third base coach wants interference on the shortstop. And they're going to say, nope, the batter's out. So 1 out. And that'll bring up number 6, J.T. Kelly. Kelly with a single. His first time up. Big swing and a miss. So runners at first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. And that ball is hit hard into left field. Throw to second, not in time. And the bases are loaded. Ethan Nicholas hits that one into the air and a nice catch for the second out of the inning. And with that catch, number 14, Doug Farry. And Jack Hoover will line ground that ball into center field. 1 run scores. The second run will come across to score, and runners will be on the corners. So a single for Jack Hoover. And that will tie the game at 6. Bobby Adamson singled in the first inning. Adamson will bounce that one into center field, and it's going to get past all the fielders. 2 runs are going to score, maybe 3. Adamson around second, heading to third. Let's see if they wave him home. And he's going to hold up at third base. 2 more runs score, but that will be the allotted 4 runs for the inning. 4 runs in the first inning, 4 runs in the second inning for the White Sox. We'll go to the 3rd inning here. 8-6, White Sox over the Phillies. All right, welcome back to the 2011 MAPS World Series, Scripps Ranch Little League. And the Phillies now leading off top of the 3rd inning. Justin Rodil, number 4, left-handed batter. And Justin singled to left field. His first time at bat. Popped into the air on the infield, foul ball. Nice try, though, by the White Sox, number 6, J.T. Kelly. Rodil awaits the pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and the miss. So 1 out. And that'll bring up Joe Fredericks. Close game, 8-6. White Sox with the lead here at the top of the 3rd inning. Game is moving along. Ball popped back to the screen. And that's popped up on the infield. And the pitcher position will make the catch. Number 5 for the White Sox, Jack Hoover. Ben Gietzen. Tripled. And drove in a couple of runs his first time up. And Gietzen will bounce that one to second base. Throws to first in time for the out. So nice play there by number 10, Bobby Adamson. And so the Phillies will go 1, 2, 3 here in the 3rd inning. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. White Sox with an 8-6 lead here at the 2011 MAPS World Series. All right, welcome back. We're at Steve Allen Field. The 2011 MAPS World Series, Scripps Ranch Little League. Nico Gunther leading things off for the White Sox. And Nico will bounce that one to the pitcher. Goes to first, and he can't handle it. Just off his glove, and so Nico Gunther will get on base here with the on the error. And that'll bring up Spencer Thompson. Spencer, first pitch swinging, bounces to third. They go to second. Oh, it would have been in time, off the glove of the second baseman, Fredericks. Daniel DeMeglio. Daniel singled his first time up, and he comes up with 2 runners on, nobody out, bottom of the 3rd. We're here at Jervick Park, Scripps Ranch, the 11th of June, 2011. And that ball is bounced to the shortstop. Throws to third. It's a little bit high and off the glove of the 3rd baseman for the Phillies, Trevor Stenow. And the bases are loaded. And Riley Radici will come up with a chance to drive in some runs here. On deck, Emilio Portal. And Radici will bounce that one up the 3rd baseline, foul. Ball is bounced to third base. He goes home in time for the out. Nice play. 1 out. So the bases are still loaded. Emilio Portal is up. Nice play by the third baseman of the Phillies. 1 out. They get the runner at the plate. And that ball is hit foul up third. Emilio singled his first time up. And he'll strike out this time. The second out of the inning. And that'll bring up John Merkin. So a very promising inning for the Phillies. They have the bases loaded, nobody out. And they still have the bases loaded with 2 outs. And they haven't scored yet. In fact, the Phillies failed to score in the top of the third. Let's see if the same holds true for the White Sox. Popped up, the pitcher's got it, and that's the end of the inning. So the White Sox load the bases with nobody out, and the Phillies get 1, 2, 3 right after that. We head to the 4th inning here at Jerry Park. The White Sox 8 and the Phillies 6. All right, Ken Gonzalez for George Landsman Productions. Welcome back to the 2011 MAPS World Series, the Phillies and the White Sox. We're here at the top of the 4th inning. Matthew Walsh for the Phillies will lead it off. Big swing and a miss. So the Phillies trail 8-6. Another big swing there by Walsh. And Matthew hit that one hard to the shortstop. He's got it. Those across the diamond in time at first for the out. Jeff Perchatsky. With 1 out for the Phillies. Jeff singled to left field his first time up. So neither team scores in the 3rd inning. Grounded hard to third. Long throw across the diamond. And they'll tag Perchatsky as he heads to first. So a nice play by the first baseman, John Merkin. He had the sense of mind to make the tag rather than try to find the base. 2 out for Noah Hampshire. Noah bounces that one in front of the mound. The pitcher gets with it, throws to first in time. Jack Hoover over to John Merkin in time, and another 1, 2, 3 inning for the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. White Sox with an 8-6 lead. All right, we are back here, bottom of the 4th inning. J.T. Kelly will lead it off for the White Sox. And Kelly will bounce that one hard to third base. Nice play across the diamond in time. Nice play by the Phillies. Dempsey with a nice scoop at first base. Ethan Nicholas now will bat for the White Sox. So both teams with some nice defense here. Grounded his shortstop. Dempsey, in the dirt. Would have been close anyway. Ethan really got down the line quickly. And here's Jack Hoover with 1 out. Big swing. That ball is fouled back. Hoover will bounce that one to third base. Keeps it on the infield, goes to second. Not in time. So infield single for Jack Hoover. First and second. That's a third hit of the game for Jack. And that'll bring up Bobby Adamson. Adamson bounces at the shortstop and in to center field off the glove. Coming around to score, Ethan Nicholas. And that's the third hit of the game for Adamson, and that'll bring up Nico Gunther. With runners on first and second, 9-6. White Sox lead, bounce to second, over to the shortstop, covering for the second out of the inning. And with 2 outs now, runners on the corner, Spencer Thompson will bat. Spencer swing and a miss. Ball is bounced to the pitcher, goes to second in time to get the force out. Nice job by the Phillies. They allow 1 run. We go to the 5th inning of play here at the 2011 MAPS World Series. The White Sox 9 and the Phillies 6. And welcome back, everybody. Beautiful day here in Scripps Ranch. The Marine Lair burning off slowly. We're in the 5th inning of play, and importantly here for the Phillies, they trail 9-6. And that ball is hit into right field, base hit for number 1, Carson Shigo. And the important part about that 9-6 score is you can score 4 runs in an inning. So, you know, if the Phillies can tie this one, they can even take the lead. And that ball is hit into left field. Base hit. Gets past the fielder. Shigo will go to third base. The throw not in time. And runners are on second and third. Trevor Steenow with the double. And that'll bring up J.T. Wong. And JT will bounce that one on the ground. Second baseman over to first in time on the play, though. The run will score. So Noah Hampshire will score the run. It is now 9-7. White Sox with the lead, and the batter is Tim Boggs. Bounces to third, across the diamond. Not in time. Ball on the ground. Boggs with an infield single. And there's runners on the corners with a 1 out. Second hit of the game for Boggs, Doug Fari, number 14. And I think the White Sox first baseman, John Merkin, was shaken up on that last play. He and Boggs collided with each other. And he may have been poked in the eye. He's nodding his head yes. All right, so John Merkin will stay in the game. He'll shake it off. And so with one out, Doug Fari will stand in with runners on the corners for the Phillies. Doug will bounce that one up the middle. Second baseman has it, tags the runner. Boggs coming across for the second out of the inning. Another run will score, though, and it's 9-8. So the Phillies have come back here. Now they only trail by 1 run. And J.D. Dempsey, number 2, will bat now for the Phillies. Dempsey's hit the ball hard twice, now 3 times. Grounds it to short, over to second, not in time. And so with runners at first and second and 2 outs, Justin Rodile, number 4, will step in, the left-handed batter for the Phillies. Big swing and a miss for Justin. Justin with some big swings here. And that one will get past. And a big swing and a miss by Justin Rodile. He will strike out, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies get 2 more runs. And as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, it's the White Sox 9 and the Phillies 8. All right, welcome back. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Number 2, Daniel DeMeglio, who has 2 singles today, will lead things off for the White Sox, who are hanging on to a 1-run lead. Bounce to third, and that will be an infield single for DeMeglio. And Riley Radici will come up now for the White Sox. So any runs that the White Sox can add here will be good for them, beneficial, some insurance runs. As the 6th inning is coming up, final inning of the game. Ball is bounced to third base. And number 4 for the Phillies, Justin Rodile, will stop it, keep it in front of him. But Riley Radici will make it to first base, and runners are at first and second. Nobody out. Emilio Portal will hit that one off the third baseman into foul territory. It's a fair ball. And so the base is loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up John Merkin. Bounce to third base. Nice play. Steps on the bag for 1. Nice job by Justin Rodile right there. A run scores on the play, but they do get an out, and that'll bring up J.T. Kelly with runners on first and second. Kelly hits that one into center field, and it'll drop right in front of the center fielder, number 7, J.T. Wong. A run will score. It's 11-8 on the single by J.T. Kelly. And that'll bring up Ethan Nicholas. And Ethan hits that into center field. It's going to get past one fielder. They're going to wave the runner around third. He'll score, and it's 12-8. 12-8 in favor of the White Sox. The bases are loaded. So actually it's 11-8. They're going to send the runner back I believe because the ball went out of play, and so they couldn't take the extra base. Hit hard to shortstop. He keeps it on the infield. Everybody's going to move up. And there's the 12th run, and the bases are still loaded. The third run of the inning, so that runner at third base represents the last run they can score here. So Jack Hoover got that last hit, and Bobby Adamson now at bat for the White Sox. Over to short, to second base. Oh, gets past the second baseman. The fourth run of the inning will score. And so it is now 13-8 in favor of the White Sox as we head to the last inning, the sixth inning. So the Phillies have got to come up with their bats and get some runs. Kenny Zosford, George Landsver Productions. We'll be back with the sixth inning here at the 2011 MAPS World Series in just a second. All right, so the Phillies, their last at bat, but now there's some confusion because of the 4-run limit, and they're down 5 here in the 6th. So I guess if we get to the 4th run, and we'll see what happens if they call the game or if they allow them to keep hitting. Foul back. Hit into the air and into center field. So the Phillies with the leadoff hit, Fredericks, Joe Fredericks. And that'll bring up Ben Gietzen.
Number 6, Ben Gietzen.
All right. Fredericks at first base. Gietzen at the plate. Ben fouls that one off. Matthew Walsh is on deck. Matthews grounded out his last time up. It hit the ball really hard. It was a nice play made by the shortstop. That ball is bounced into right field. Fredericks going to keep going to third base. He's going to make it. And Gietzen with a single. There's runners at first and third. Nobody out for Matthew Walsh. Foul back. Jeff Perchatsky is on deck. Walsh will bounce that one to the pitcher spot over to first in time, but the run scores. So a run batted in for Matthew Walsh. And it's 13-9. So Walsh will bounce out, but he does drive in the run. And that'll bring up Jeff Perchatsky. With a 1 out here, top of the 6th inning, Perchatsky fouls it back. Perchatsky will bounce it to the pitcher spot. Can't come up cleanly with it. And there are runners on the corners for Noah Hampshire. And Noah will hit that one over to shortstop, and that will get past the infielder. The second run of the inning will score. It's 13-10. And there are runners on first and second. 1 out for the Phillies. And Carson Shigo now will be the batter. So let's see what Carson can do here, and he's going to bounce that one up the middle into center field. Can they get the runner at second? They do for the force out. And that's the second out of the inning. Runners at first and third for Trevor Steenow. Trevor hits that one into the air, into center field. Can they get him at second base? Nope, he's safe. The third run of the inning will score. It's 13-11. The White Sox with the lead over the Phillies. And here's JT Wong for the Phillies. All right, JT Wong makes his way into the batter's box. 13-11, the White Sox with the lead.
Okay, so I have 11. What?
And that ball is bounced over to shortstop. Everybody's safe. The bases are loaded. And that'll bring up Tim Boggs. Boggs, swing and a miss. And that ball's bounced to third base. Nice play by number 14 of the White Sox, Spencer Thompson. That is it, the last out of the inning and the game. So the White Sox with a 13-11 victory here at the 2011 MAPS World Series as they defeat the Phillies. Very exciting game. It was that third inning where neither team scored. The first and second inning, the Phillies with 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second. And that's a difference right there, as the White Sox scored their allotted 4 runs in each of their innings. And so those 2 runs right there, the difference. So the White Sox are the 2011 MAPS Scripps Ranch Little League champions as they win the World Series over the Phillies 13-11. Ken Gonzalez, Resort Blandreman Productions. It was my pleasure to bring you this game, and I'm sure we will see you all next year at Scripps Ranch Little League.
Good game, guys. Good job, guys. Good job, coaches.
Phillies and White Sox, that was a great game you guys had today. Okay, and we always like to stress in Scripps Ranch Little League that we have 2 winners every year. We have our National League champions and we have our American League champions. We play this World Series game as an exhibition to see which one of them wins that game. But remember, you guys are all winners because you're either the National League champions in the case of the Phillies or the American League champions in the case of the White Sox. So you're all going to get trophies today. Okay, so we'll start with the National League Phillies, and I'm going to ask the coach, Jimmy Dempsey, to come out and do the introductions for us.
We good? All right, guys, first I want to thank my Philly parents for such a great season and being such great parents. All right, first of all, we got Jeffrey Prochaski.
Jeffrey! Good job.
I didn't come out here for picture. So I take her picture off. Carson Shaga.
Carson! Good job, Carson.
Shake my hand, buddy. Take your hat off and play. They played a great game.
Rodeo, right? That was good. Justin Rodeo.
All right, Justin.
Take your hat off.
Joe Fredericks.
All right, Joe. Yeah, Joe.
Timmy Boggs. JT Wong.
JT. Yeah, JT. Woo.
Matthew Walsh.
Matthew. Way to go, buddy.
Congratulations, Matthew. Let me. So up there.
Ben Geaton.
Way to go, buddy.
Congratulations, Ben.
Sure. Noah Hampshire.
Congratulations, Noah. Take your hat off, anybody.
Trevor Sino. Every one of them is running straight to Marcus. I'm like, I'm over here. Doug Farley.
All right, Dougie.
Davey Dempsey.
Great job.
And special thanks to Coach Doug Farley and Coach Jeff Krachowski. Everybody back to the line, okay?
Good job, Philly.
There you go, Phillies! Yeah!
Great season, guys.
Nice.
Okay, now to announce our American League White Sox champions and the winners of our 2011 World
smile,
Series
guys. Big
game,
smile.
Bob Adamson.
First of all, Phillies, White Sox, that's probably the best played game I've seen all year from the MAPS division. So, great game, guys. First up is Johnny Merkin.
I know, but try.
Good job, John.
Do your best.
Spencer Thompson.
Congratulations, Spencer.
JT Kelly.
JT. Again, you get to say JT twice.
Congratulations, JT.
Ethan Nicholas.
All right.
Daniel DeMiglio. Nico Gunther. Jack Hoover. Riley Radici. Emilio Portal.
Emilio! All right, Emilio!
Bobby Adamson. And Ben Bowell, he wasn't able to be here today. He's out of town. Our coaches, Tom Kelly, Tim Nicholas, Rob Merkin, and Joe DiMiglio.
Hey everyone, welcome to the post-game press conference here. We're going to have some interviews with the White Sox players who just won the 2011 MAPS World Series as they beat the Phillies in a close game 13-11. So why don't you give me your name?
Jack.
Jack? What's your last name?
Hoover.
Okay.
JT Kelly.
Okay.
Spencer Thompson.
Emilio Portal.
All right, Jack. So tell me about today's game. How exciting was it for you?
Well, after the third inning, I sort of knew that we were going to win it because we were ahead by a lot. So I got pretty excited.
Yeah. Have you ever won a World Series before?
No.
No, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. What does this trophy say?
Scripps Ranch Little League 2011 Machine Pitch Division First Place American League.
All right, so the first place American League, you guys win the World Series. What is your favorite position to play?
Third base.
So you like third base? Doesn't the ball come at you pretty fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like throwing the ball across the field?
Yeah.
And how about batting today? How'd you do?
I did good.
Yeah, you get a couple of hits?
Yeah.
Did you score some runs?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like running the bases?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, tell me about your experience today. How fun was today's game?
It was amazing. Even I gave Mom a present since it's her birthday today.
Really?
Yeah.
So you gave her the World Series championship?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys gonna have a party later?
Yeah.
Yeah? And was your mom here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Really cool. So were you nervous at all
Sorta.
when the game started?
I was all excited that we might win, and then it came down to the wire at the last minute.
It did. And you guys held on. Were you nervous at the end there when they started coming back?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you think you were gonna win?
Yeah.
You did? All right, and I saw you batted a couple times. Did you get some hits?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's more fun for you, batting or playing out in the field?
Batting.
You like to bat?
Yeah.
And when you're playing in the field, what's your favorite position?
It's usually right field.
Yeah, you like playing the outfield?
Yeah.
All right, guys, congratulations on being the World Series champions. And you can look right into the camera, give a wave, say you're the champs. Good job, guys. We'll see you next year. I welcome back over here with the coaching staff of the White Sox, who are the American League champions and the MAPS World Series champions. And the head coach, I think he's right here in the semi-middle right here. Undefeated season. How often does that happen?
I don't think it's ever happened. We started off early winning, and every kid on this team just kept getting better and better, and we kept on winning. It's been a fun season.
Well, you can tell when games go really fast that the kids know what they're doing.
That's right. I mean, you saw it out here today. Both teams played incredible defense, and that's why the game moved along so quickly.
All right, and normally when we interview the coaching staff, we kind of have you introduce yourself and then just say something, to the team that they can watch later on. So I'll give you the mic and just go down the line here.
All right. Coach Joe DiMiglio, guys, great season. You guys did an awesome job. You guys never gave up, and you guys always played your best. Congratulations for a great season, undefeated and World Series champions.
Coach Tom Kelly, I want to point out to the shirt here that we all got for the boys to not stop winning and keeping that streak alive, and really proud that they pulled it off again today.
All right, guys. Manager Bob Adamson, it's been a pleasure coaching all of you. It's been a really fun season. All right, we'll see you next year.
Hey guys, Coach Tim Nicholas. I can probably speak to the rest of the guys here. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to coach you guys. It was fun. You guys had a great season. Love just put a smile on your faces and continue on. Have a good time, and we'll see you next year.
All right, so the coaching staff here for the White Sox obviously did an extremely great job here this season in 2011 at Scripps Ranch Little League. They deserve one heck of a round of applause. They did a great job, and hopefully they'll be back out with these kids again next year. All right, good job, guys. Congrats. All right, welcome back. We got some more players for the champion White Sox right here, so give me your name.
Ethan Nicholas.
Okay.
Riley Radici.
Bobby Adamson.
All right, so have you ever been a World Series champion before?
No.
How does it feel?
It feels great.
Yeah? Were you pretty excited today? Were you nervous last night before you went to bed?
Not really.
No? Were you thinking about this game?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, a lot. And when you're out there, what's your favorite position to play?
Shortstop.
Really? You like shortstop? You got to have a strong arm.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like throwing it across the field?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, how about you? What's your favorite position?
First base.
First base. And today out there, is there any part of today's game that stands out in your mind that was really exciting for you?
No, not really.
Just at the end when you guys won?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That had to be really exciting. How about batting today? Did you get some hits?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you remember what you did?
I hit one that bounced off the machine.
Really?
And then it went across.
Awesome. And did you score any runs?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, like 3.
Really? So you did pretty good out there today.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty busy. Awesome. All right. And you, what is your favorite position?
Second base.
So you like to play second base. What, anything out there happen exciting at second base today?
Not really.
No? Did you get any force outs?
Yes.
You did? And did you get any ground balls that you threw to first base?
Yes.
And were they out?
Yes.
Yes. Very good game by you guys today. And batting, how about batting? How did you do?
Really good.
Did good? How many hits did you have?
I had 5 hits.
You had 5 hits today, and did you score any runs?
Yes.
How many?
3.
So you scored 3 runs? You guys, between the 3 of you, I think you scored like 6 or 7 runs today. Pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. So are you glad it's all over? The pressure's off?
Yes.
Yeah. And now what are you going to do with the rest of your summer?
I don't really know.
Hang out?
Yes.
How about you? Do you have any plans?
Well, my dad bought new headphones for my video game, and he bought another video game and a new Xbox 360. So we're gonna be playing video games.
It's going to be busy.
Yeah, but we have a new pool, so we can go in the pool and stuff.
Awesome. How about you?
Me and my dad may go to Disneyland this year and go to my mom's house for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like you guys have a lot to do this summer. Congratulations, guys. Give a nice wave and a smile to the camera. You're the champs.
Hi, I'm Coach Rob Merkin of the White Sox. We just finished up the championship World Series game, and I'm just so proud of these kids, the way they played today, but more importantly, the way they played the whole season and just overcame every obstacle and found a way to win. So go White Sox, and we just had an incredible season, and I'm proud of you all. It was fun for all of us, so thank you.
All right, welcome back. We got 3 more players with the championship White Sox right here. Give me your name.
Daniel.
Daniel? What's your last name?
What?
Your last name?
Demeglio. My name is John Merkin.
Okay.
Nicholas Johnsoner.
All right. Okay, so you guys got the championship trophies right here, first place?
Yeah.
How exciting was that?
Exciting and very exciting when we won the World Series. And I enjoyed playing baseball.
Did you ever think you might lose today?
No.
No. You probably figured you're going to win. So you guys won every single game you played this summer?
Yes.
How hard was that?
Kind of even.
Yeah. Was it fun, though?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, and do you remember anything special that happened out there today that sticks in your mind?
Yes, getting hit getting in the head with a knee.
Yeah, what happened? We had to stop the game and make sure you're okay. Do you remember what happened?
Yeah. I was trying to tag the runner because his throw was kind of forward, so I had to go up and get it and try to tag the runner, but he hit my head.
And you stayed in the game.
Yeah.
Tough guy. All right, how about you? What do you remember best about today's game?
Um.
Do you get any hits?
When I made a good play at pitcher, the kid hit a bouncer and I got the ball and threw it to first and he was out.
He was out? That's a great play right there. And how about batting? Did you get any hits?
Yeah, I got a lot of good hits.
A lot of good hits. Swing the bat hard.
Yeah.
And then, do you guys have any plans for this summer? Are you going to do anything fun now that baseball's over?
I don't know yet, but we might, but...
Play some more baseball, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do some practice?
Yeah.
You ever go to the batting cages?
Yeah, I don't really go that often.
So maybe the rest of the summer you might go a couple more times?
Maybe.
Yeah? Okay, and how about you? Do you have any plans this summer?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you going to do?
Let's see.
What do you hope to do?
Party.
Party? Especially since you won the World Series. Well, good job, guys. Congratulations. Give a nice wave to the camera. Say you're the champs. Yep. Yes, you can.
I want to thank all the coaches for making our team really good.
All right. Good job. You guys need to have some good coaches. All right. Say bye to the camera. We'll see you guys next year. All right, good job. All right, and that'll wrap it up here for the 2011 MAPS Little League here at Scripps Ranch. Jerbeck Park, King is here for George Landry Productions. The White Sox are the World Series champions.